I wanted to show you guys how we keep our pie dish beetles. These guys are a darkling beetle species. There's a couple there. One is covered in flake soil and the other one's trying to breed it currently. We'll give them some privacy. They are interesting little characters. The larvae look like mealworms. I keep them on a very strong substrate of the surface layer is flake soil. The lower layers have a clay mixture to them, which we will show you here. So I keep, this is compacted down here, this good 2 or 3 inch depth. And then this top 1 inch is loosely packed of the same substrate. So I like to use, gonna move us into a bit more light here. I like to use stainless steel straws. So this is my watering spigot. So when I water, I pour the water down that little hole and it goes down to the lower layers. Like so. As you can see, it's all wet here. And there's actually a larva, which is kind of cool. It's the first one I've seen. I've been keeping these guys a bit now. As you can see, there's breeding and stuff like that. They will eat leaves. They will eat flowers. Like I gave them some, these little pieces of yellow are, I can't remember. They're not dandelions, they're buttercups, I believe they are. I collected them from a forest away from any roads and things like that. Yeah, and I wanted to see if they would eat them. They will also eat like fish and proteins and things like that. They're not fussy for diet-wise. They're a darkling beetle, which is super interesting. When you think of darkling beetle, you usually think of those smelly, funny-looking beetles that your superworms or mealworms turn into. Oops. We're just going to do this. These guys, on the other hand, they don't seem to produce any smell. Not so far, at least. I do play with them on a semi-regular basis. Lots of ventilation. As you can see, one vent here, one vent here. But our entire... Oops, we're too close. Our entire screen lid is also... Or entire lid is vented as well. I have multiple bins of these guys going, just because I wasn't sure how well they would do for me. They are an arid darkling beetle, and they are native to Canada. So I figured that maybe they would be something cool to add to our bioactive friends that we work with here at Incog. And honestly, I like working with different stuff. So that's why these guys became kind of a part of the family. I have not really sold any or gotten rid of any. It's one of those animals that's become more of a pet than anything, honestly, because I find them fascinating. That little, zoomed in too far, not good. There we go. The dish around them is to collect dew or moisture out of the air and travel it back towards the mouth out in the wild. They're very, very interesting. The adults like to be kept very dry, but as we saw on the side, the larvae like to be kept much more moist for the molting process and things like that. I feed them anything from fish food all the way up to my pill diet they really enjoy as well as various greens and vegetables and stuff like that. If you want to see more beetle content or anything like that, let me know down in the comments. I'd also be curious if you guys live in Canada and have, well, this species or others that you work with. Let me know down in the comments. Get a room.